Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. A heavyweight super fight the fans are begging for. But will it actually happen? Welcome back, fight fans. If you love MMA, chaos, and heavyweight drama, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into one of the most talked about questions in the UFC right now. Will Jon Jones finally fight Tom Aspinall? Or is this just another title mess in the making? Setting the stage, let's rewind for a second. In late 2023, Tom Aspinall destroyed Sergei Pavlovich at UFC 295 to become the interim UFC heavyweight champion. A short notice fight, a brutal finish, and instantly, Aspinall became the guy that fans wanted to see fight Jon Jones. Meanwhile, Jon Jones, the reigning undisputed champ, had just won the belt against Cyril Gane in under 2 minutes. But then, a torn pectoral injury pulled him from UFC 295. A fight with Stipe Miocic was cancelled. Since then, radio silence. So here we are in 2025. One champ is active, hungry, and healthy. The other? Missing in action. Why fans want this fight? Why does this matchup matter so much? Because this isn't just any heavyweight clash. It's a generational test. Jon Jones, arguably the GOAT. Undefeated, really. Fight IQ through the roof. Former light heavyweight king. Now chasing legacy at heavyweight, Tom Aspinall. Young, fast, freakishly well-rounded. A heavyweight who moves like a middleweight. He's not just a placeholder, he's a problem. Fans want clarity. Who's the real champ? Who's the baddest man on the planet? And let's be honest, a Stipe versus Jon fight made sense in 2020. But now, that story's expired. This division needs a new king, not a ceremonial retirement bout. Is Jon avoiding Aspinall? This is where things get spicy. Aspinall and his team have been vocal. They believe Jon doesn't want this fight. Aspinall's dad recently said, "Jon doesn't want any part of my son. He's delaying, avoiding, and running." Some fans agree. The silence is suspicious. Jones hasn't publicly acknowledged Aspinall much.
No Twitter hubs, no coyotes.
No timeline. And UFC President Dana White? He's still talking about rebooking Jones versus Stipe, which feels more like a legacy showcase than a legitimate title defense. So the question is Jon saving himself for one last safe fight? Or is he biding time to heal and then fight Aspinall? Breaking down the matchup, let's talk styles, because this fight isn't just marketable, it's fascinating. Jon Jones. Elite wrestling, dangerous elbows, ridiculous reach, fight IQ, and adaptability. Tom Aspinall. Crisp boxing, lightning speed. For a heavyweight, underrated grappling, serious knockout power. Jones hasn't faced someone with Aspinall's speed and composure. And Aspinall hasn't fought someone with Jones' experience and depth. It's the perfect storm. If it goes down, this could be one of the most technically elite heavyweight fights we've ever seen. What's really stopping this fight? So why hasn't this fight been booked? Simple answer. Politics and timing. Jones still wants the Stipe fight. UFC may be protecting its biggest star. The interim title might not mean much, unless Dana forces unification. Also, will Jones even return at full strength after injury at age 37? And then there's the possibility that if he does beat Stipe, he retires on top and never faces Aspinall at all. Which would leave us asking, did the UFC miss the real heavyweight GOAT showdown? What if it happens? Let's say Dana books it. Aspinall versus Jones. Summer 2025. What happens? If Jones wins, his legacy becomes bulletproof. He clears out every generation and leaves no doubt. If Aspinall wins, a new era is born. He becomes the face of heavyweight MMA. Fast, fresh, dangerous. Either way, the fans win. The sport wins. And history is made it so. Will it happen? I say it has to. Otherwise, the UFC heavyweight division risks being stuck in limbo. But what do you think? Is Jon ducking Tom? Or just healing up for a proper war? Speech balloon, drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. Oncoming fist smash that like if you want this fight as bad as we do. Bell subscribe for more deep dive fight talk and weekly MMA content. Until next time, stay sharp and keep your hands up.